what's guys, it's Tran here. Welcome back to another video. And guys, today we're doing a video that I have been absolutely dreading. This is a video that I've been putting off for a very long time, but I'm finally gonna do it because I'm facing my fear. Guys, today we are going to be reacting to true back to school horror stories. And we're gonna be doing Zoom call horror stories. And of course, these videos are gonna be coming from Mr. Nightmarish, so make sure to go subscribe to him. Link in the description down below. Like, dude, his videos are scary. And that's the whole reason why I've been dreading this video, because I really hate being scared. Since I'm home alone, guys, I'm really scared, dude. The first video that we are going to be reacting to is 3 Nightmarish Zoom call horror stories. Since, you know, when we go back to school, I think most of us, at least here in the United States, are gonna be doing online school, so we're gonna be using Zoom a lot. That's what my school is doing. By the time you guys watch this, I'll already be back in school. But for me, I'm going back to school tomorrow, so I think this is the perfect time to react to scary back to school horror stories. Let's get into the first video. Oh my god.
It was sometime in April, peak corona time in my state. Quarantining and lockdown were still in effect. There was nothing to do on Friday and Saturday nights besides Zoom calls with your friends. It was like a week after I finally hopped on the wave. I agreed to jump on a Zoom call with my 4 friends, Ashley, Haley, Sylvia, and Alexa.
Do you guys seriously use Zoom to just hang out with your friends? Like, why don't you just use like FaceTime? I mean, I guess Zoom is like a better quality, but I feel like before like all this coronavirus stuff started happening, I bet they wouldn't have used Zoom. They would have used FaceTime. I didn't know this, but Zoom's been around for like a long time, but people like started using it like crazy because of this whole thing. So I mean, good for Zoom. I think they're making a lot of money.
It was a Friday night, and it was supposed to be our little Zoom drinking party. We were going to be playing drinking games and just staying up until the early hours of the morning. Ashley shared the link to join the Zoom call in our iMessage group chat. We joined one at a time. First Ashley, then me, then Haley and Sylvia. It seemed they were all on their laptops. I was the only one on my phone, so I switched to my laptop as well. It took a little while for Alexa to finally join, but when she joined, her screen was black. We all joked around, chanting Alexa's name and whatever, asking her what's up with her webcam.
No.
She started typing into the text chat of the Zoom call, saying she didn't know what was wrong with her webcam and microphone.
It's not her.
Both were offline.
It's not her.
We continued to joke around about it, but also tried helping her, though we didn't really know how to be of much assistance with that. Eventually she typed in the chat, "BRB, I'm gonna go try to figure this out." So we all went on to our drinking and just chatting on our video chat, while we figured Alexa was doing whatever to try to fix her computer. But something randomly happened sometime into
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Something completely unexpected that kind of scarred all of us. Alexa's
I don't want to
cam
be scarred.
suddenly started working, and her box went from black to showing an old creepy man doing something I really don't want to repeat. When he noticed the camera turned on, he jumped to close the laptop. And the
I'm sorry guys, I
started
can't watch the video, like I literally
One of
can't.
us screamed and started freaking out. We tried calling Alexa, but now it seemed her phone was off.
Oh my god, I just saw
We
it.
didn't have her mom or sister's number, so we all agreed to drive over to Alexa's place to see what was going on. Her mom answered the door in her robe, looking concerned. We asked her if Alexa was home. She said yes and called her down. Alexa never responded, though. Her mother said she had just gotten home an hour ago, but that Alexa's door was locked half an hour earlier. We all explained what happened on the Zoom call, and she freaked out and ran upstairs to bang on Alexa's door. I got no answers. We all got a sickly feeling when we realized what could be going on. Alexa's mom called the cops that second, and when Officer Perry showed up, we told him everything. He called for backup and went upstairs to knock on the door and tried to reason with whoever could be in there. When there was no response, he began to kick the door down. When he finally broke through the door, there was no one on the bed. The laptop and phone were left on the bed, but no one was in the room. The window was wide open, enough for someone to crawl through and hop outside down to the awning roof below. We all found Alexa in the basement minutes later. She was hiding under a blanket in the corner of the room.
What?
She said when she was home alone, she saw some older man with a big knife sticking out of his pocket in the living room, so she snuck down to the basement and hid. She didn't know when it was safe to come out of hiding, as she couldn't hear her mother getting home. Police backup finally showed up, and the information of the break-in and the man was sent to the local news outlets to alert people to be on the lookout. It's crazy how that Zoom call might have saved Alexa and her mother's lives.
Woo! My heart is pounding right now. I know you guys can call me a scaredy cat, I don't care. I know I am. Dude, I'm so scared when it comes to this stuff, bro. Oh, why did I have to do this when I'm home alone, dude? Okay, story 2.
A few weeks ago, my friends and I decided to hold a Zoom reunion, as we had not seen each other
Dude,
for quite some time.
Why is it all friends, dude? I thought it was gonna be like school. I want to see some school horror stories.
And all of us finally had the time to chat since there was a lockdown in our country. We're all college students, and most of us had lost contact with each other. So we decided to post on our social media that we would be holding a Zoom reunion, which was open to all the alumni of our old school.
But why would you do
We got
that?
responses from many people.
Social media,
we
really?
accepted people we didn't know as long as they knew our mutual friends.
That's kind of dumb, dude. I mean, Snapchat, if you do it on Snapchat, I understand. But, like, Instagram or, like, Facebook, dude, a lot of people are going to see that. And a lot of people that you don't know. Especially if you don't have your profile on private, dude. Like, come on, really?
Big social event, and didn't really care who joined. Finally, the day of the reunion arrived. I scheduled a meeting and posted it on my Instagram story because there were too many people to individually text. Which I now realize was a big mistake because I had basically given everyone access to join the Zoom call.
Exactly! Bro, see, this is like, this is why you don't post on Instagram. People you don't know. Like, sometimes when I post stories on Instagram, people that I don't know that don't even follow me, they see my story. And I don't even use, like, any hashtags or anything. And so, like, there's random people that are seeing your stuff, bro. Careful what you post online, kids.
The Zoom meeting began normally, with all of us excited to meet our old friends. We made some new friends through our mutual friends, and we were having a grand time, when someone called Sat_Ann_20 unmuted their mic and started making groaning sounds. We had a friend named Ann, so we thought it was just her pranking us. We texted her to stop because it was getting annoying, but to our surprise she texted back apologizing because she hadn't attended the call due to prior engagements. We were surprised and asked this Ann person to open their video and show us their face or they would be removed from the meeting.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Face, so I removed them from the meeting. The Zoom call resumed and we were all joking about the incident. Suddenly, my network strength became weak and I had to leave the meeting. I joined back soon after, but SatAn20 had somehow taken the opportunity and re-entered the meeting in the few seconds that we unlocked it. This time they began to share their screen and displayed a video of a black tunnel on loop. We were terrified and a lot of people were leaving the meeting because of it. But my friends and I were determined to find the person who was destroying our reunion. We constantly tried to remove them from the meeting. But the second my friend's network connection weakened, somehow the SatAn20 person became the host. There was nothing we could do now. The account was still playing the video on loop and chanting something in a strange language.
I'm so scared!
I really wanted to know who was disrupting it. Suddenly, the video stopped, and SatAn20 started talking in a distorted voice about how my brother Rav had completed the ritual and attained salvation, and we could take their help and do the same too.
Is this a cult member?
Here's the thing. I had a twin brother who died before birth. My parents had wanted to name him Rav. They told me when I was very young about his prenatal death, and begged me to never talk about him. Only my grandparents and parents knew about him, as the subject was too painful to disclose to others.
Oh my god.
I had always wanted a twin, and blaming myself for his death, I never told anyone about him. Soon after, we had moved to a new city. I was certain that the only people who knew about my brother in the city were my parents. I had not told even my best friends about him. I had no idea how this SatAn20 person knew about him. They truly had no way of knowing that I knew about. With shaking hands, and now without a doubt convinced that this was a supernatural occurrence, I wordlessly exited the meeting. I do not know what happened afterwards. I didn't respond to my friend's texts and have since not talked to them.
Good. I love it when people don't investigate. You investigate, bro, you ruin your life.
To this day, I know this is an experience I will not soon forget.
Alright guys, story 3, last story. Let's get into it, dude.
In April of this year, my school had made a virtual classroom thing where we would do all of our assignments online on websites like...
Dude, this is a classroom one, let's go! This is what I wanted.
Google Classroom and whatnot. They also told us about a new tool called Zoom, where students and teachers can all have a virtual meeting to talk about schoolwork and stuff.
It's not really a new tool. Actually, I'm gonna look up when was Zoom created. Zoom was created April 21st, 2011. So I mean, Zoom is not really a new tool. It's just that people never use it. Until now.
One day in May, after I finished my assignments, my dad went out on a night shift at his job. So it was only my mom and I, and my mom was asleep. I called my friends, and we all agreed to try a Zoom call out with each other to catch up on how...
Dude, I literally thought... Oh, sorry guys, I didn't have it full screen. Dude, I thought this was gonna be a classroom one, but now it's just friends again. The one with friends is like scary, bro. I wanted to hear classroom one.
One has been, and it also eventually ended with us playing some console games like Call of Duty. At one point, around 10 p.m., we were playing Modern Warfare, and all of a sudden, one of my friends, who I'll call Jack for privacy reasons, suddenly told me that he saw a very sudden blurred movement behind me in my room. But he wasn't sure because the lights were off, and the only light was from the TV in my room. I have a somewhat small room with only my bed, a drawer next to my bed, a closet in the left room.
Dude, I can't do this. I know it's like bright like daylight. It's like morning right now, but like, dude, I can't do this. And I'm gonna be home alone the rest of the day today. My parents aren't coming back home till nighttime. Get this freaking over with, dude.
My TV in the front. That's when I noticed that my pillow was on the floor. And I just dismissed it, thinking it accidentally fell or something. Play with my friends. About 10 minutes passed by. Jack once again says he swears he sees movement behind me in my room. When I turned around, I saw that the pillow had fallen again in the exact same spot. This time I became anxious because I knew 100% I put the pillow in a place that it couldn't possibly fall with. I bend down slowly to pick it up, and then I hear Jack scream. I put the pillow
Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't do this! I can't do this!
I asked him what was wrong. All he said was to look under my bed, and I saw it. I saw two glowing eyes which were lit up by the TV screen.
Alright guys, you guys can call me a scaredy cat all you want in the comments. I freaking dare you, dude. I know it, bro. Oh, dude, I can't even get through that video. If you guys want to see it, I'll do a part 2 of like actual school horror stories. I thought this one was going to be one, you know, with Zoom calls, but I guess not. If you want to see a part 2, let me know. The sucky thing is that I have to edit this video. And so I'm going to have to watch the horror stories and the one that I was too scared to watch. So, but anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Please leave a thumbs up because I literally almost had a heart attack for this video. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So as always, guys, never stop dreaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!